Peter is dark energy, child. Peter. Talk to me about Peter. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. We're just playing with cards and having conversation. That's a good question, Dawn. King of Pentacles. Can't make this shit up. In the reverse, with the star card in the reverse. That's interesting. Hold on. What's the thing I have to highlight next? Let's highlight the next thing. I'm trying to fulfill my duties, you people, so give me a second. By the way, if you like the cards that I'm working with, okay, sorry. Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. That just popped in my head. It's your jacket. Oh, it tickled me. Oh, Lord. Hold on. What's next? Oh. Let's do these. We'll make these next. I actually need to ship these out like ASAP because I don't need him missing his Valentine's Day gift. So really quickly, we're going to do a quick commercial break. These are whatever. These are 3 aviator glasses. They're polarized. Oh, I gotta make sure I include this because I accidentally dropped this. What is this? Ooh, what's in here? It feels like more ear nose nubs in here. That's a white thing. Cagliati. All right, so these are 3 different styles of aviator glasses. Sunglasses. So I'm about to send these to my man for Valentine's Day. We're at 100K. I haven't started Peter yet, so I'm just not going to pay attention to it. So we're at 100K. So look at these dark ones. Now, I don't look good in aviators, so don't be like, girl. Aviators will make my nose stick out, so I don't look good in them. But look. Oh my God, they're dark. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't look good in it. See, like they make my cheeks bigger. But anyway, so these are the darker ones. He's gonna be like, you opened my gift. I surely did. And what? So this is what happens when you know your man. So I'm gonna send him these. These are the brown ones. You know, he's such a dresser. I don't dress. Like, whatever. I put on what's comfortable, right? He matches. He's a coordinator. So these are, ooh, they're sexy. These are the brown ones. Oh, I can't wait to see him in these. So these are the brown ones. He likes to coordinate. Luckily, he's not on here. He's getting ready for work. So then, ooh, I love that they come with the wipe and the extra nose guard thingies. These are the blue looking ones. Kind of. So. And they're really good. Like, they're less than $20. Whoop. So these are for him. Aquarius men, girl, he's a Aquarius cusp. He's January 19th. So he's Aquarius cusp. So, and my granddaddy was an Aquarius. So my granddaddy's birthday is coming up. But first we got to pass his death day, which was February 8th. So these are his. And then the little lovey thing is the what I love about you. You have to write it out yourself. So that's also in the cart, by the way. You got time to do Valentine's Day? Get your stuff. So it's not a tie. It's not some socks. It's some aviators looking glasses, which he's going to love, but I can't put it back in the box. So I'm going to have to figure out another way to ship it because I can't fit them back in the box. I didn't look at how they had them in there. So that is my commercial break for these aviators. They're really cute. I wouldn't show you anything I wouldn't use. So that's commercial break. Thank y'all. And it's a really good time to hit me up for my goals, you guys. So every 1 cent is like a penny, and 1 coin is like a penny. So please help me make more than a penny today. But I would definitely order those because they're really cute. All right, now King of Pentacles. These are also in my cart, by the way. I like to wear these when I'm looking at this light. Okay, so now King of Pentacles. We're gonna put them down for 128. Well, I mean, the commercial break's gonna have to end up in there because I like to put my shuffling in there. So I should have thought about that a little bit quicker. What's his name? Peter. Peter, 1 hour, 28 minutes. For you guys, it is 3 hours, 6 minutes. I'm here for 3 hours already? See, like that shit just happens. It just happens. All right, so as we were trying to get the beat on Peter, we came up with the King of Pentacles in reverse. This your boy. Very manipulative, pulls the purse strings, oligarchy, tech bro, etc. He too does not like human beings. He too might not be one. Can we find... My sister is loud. Okay. Oh, wait, do I take that? Yes, I do. Oh, that's interesting. Susie's not stupid. Susie's not stupid, y'all. Susie isn't stupid. That's real interesting. So we got the, like I said, we got the Ollie dude, right? He made sure that his player was VP when I'm very, very certain that it was supposed to be Narco to be VP. But he's crossed by Susie. He's crossed by the Queen of Swords. Thank you for getting your daily heart, me. So he's crossed by the King of Swords. Look at that. I mean, Queen of Swords. She keeps track of everything. She's not stupid. She's actually very smart. And she knows how he's moving. She's paying attention. That's why she's trying to kick Shady out the top spot. Yeah, that Taurus, my grandma was a Taurus. Coming up on her death day. You know who Susie is. And Seven of Swords energy at the bottom, trying to get away with the strategy and being sneaky and stuff. And she's like, hold up, baby. No, no, no. I can read your energy, honey. I can read your energy. It's time for you to face the truth. It's time for you to face facts. This ain't going to be what you think it's going to be. Miss Wiles ain't having it. Hold on. What is this? That's a lot. That's too much. We're not taking all of that. That's a whole spread by itself. 6 cards. Throwing that back in. I'm not even going to look. All right. So let's talk about the past. How did we get Mr. Whoa, threw that out at me, did you not? Ooh, the moon, trickery, shady shit. The way he plucked the moon right out the sky. Look at that. Yeah, she's definitely witchy. She's more on the witchy vibes, so to speak. But that's the moon card. You see, he like plucks the moon out of that, and it's so interesting how like the reflection of it is not of him, but it's of what he does, his darkness. So that's very interesting. So the way this is him trying to turn the world upside down to change how it goes too. And what I like about this is the way that they try to capture the world. This is exactly what they're trying to do in the technocracy, is claim parts of the world that's theirs to rule. However, for him, he doesn't plan to rule a part. They just don't know that yet. He's the backstabber of the backstabbers, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. What's his current energy, though? Talk to me about Mr. Man's current energy. Ooh, all the work he's been doing is becoming undone. Eight of Pentacles. All the work he's been doing is coming undone. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Because, first of all, people need to be saying thank you to, I'll say 4 a.m., but it's beyond that. People need to be saying thank you to the intuitives, because the fact that our our energies, our abilities have been awakened in this time of darkness, we've been able to, I'll just say, water the land differently with our intuition, with our call, with our blasting of light, our, like, it feels like it's nothing, but it's been something. We've countered the darkness. Like, I need y'all to understand, we have done that. We have been countering the darkness. Do not grow weary. We have been pouring water on all of this, because water is spirituality. And the ace is about renewing of the spirit, is about um, awakening, the change in the flow. So it's like we've been healing the people in the land at the same time, same place. Like, honestly, for me, I was very anxious, biting my nails, everything. Ooh, roll them up, boy. That's interesting. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Speaking of witchy magic, mind you, I'm not anywhere near a witch. I'm a seer. But this is talking about that spirituality over him. It has kept, you see how the swords are in the background? It has kept those things in the background. The worst of what they had tried to do has been slowed down considerably. So the energy over all this, even over him, has been us. Oh, yeah, she's not a Shady fan. Nobody wanted Shady. But it's been our knowledge, and it's interesting. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is Libra energy, yeah. And you got the scrying. Oh, there's something etched in the scrying thing. I can't tell what that etching is, though. Hold on. It has stones, it has crystals, it has. I can't tell the etching. I see a heart. I don't know. It's the writers, it's everything. It has been a response from the people who have been awakened for this moment. And I do definitely see female energy as well. So let's see if we can get that here. Trying to make the camera do something. There we go. So that's a female there. I thought it was saying Sphinx, but it's not really spelling Sphinx. There's a home and a church, like basically like a church here on this tattoo hand. And like I said, there's some kind of inscriptions or etchings on the scrying thing. But again, And swords are about knowledge as well. So it's like the spirituality is in front of all that, you know? Um, that's real interesting. So I went to go pick up the cards to start shuffling again. And this came out too, the Five of Swords. Now you see that how that number increases. However, this is in reverse. And instead of them being able to copy the answers and change the answers, this is again being stopped. So the work that they had been trying to do, say the project thing, it's not complete. Why? Because the energy of us, of all the awakened, those who, you know, got fired and created their own podcasts, those who showed up to become writers, and like this will hold and what have you, like people have shown up and have been activated and have been called to the front. Um, or even if they're not totally in the front, they've been called into action. And that is holding the light, sending the light, healing with the light. So, what's this impact on him? What is the impact of Peter? What's the impact on Peter? I don't think he understands why he hasn't achieved as much as he thought he was going to achieve by now. I don't think he gets that. He doesn't understand humanity. He doesn't. So what's the impact? He's going to be isolated as this comes down. This is what he's feeling. He's feeling the world coming up against him and his own isolation. Which is interesting because the contracts are going forward. Like there are different contracts going forward, but not all of them. There are people who are withdrawing, pulling back from his things. Right now, he's escaping that kind of judgment. Like I don't see the judgment coming down on him just yet. But this feels more suspended as opposed to not ever going to happen. Like I said, I do think he's still going to run, um, but he is meeting with people, trying to make something happen. He's definitely trying to get different blueprints, different plans, but he feels the world closing in. Huh. And it's weird because it's like I don't feel that totally, but I'm getting that that's what it is. So hold on, I need to take a side step here. What am I actually feeling? Do I do that? Okay. I'm actually feeling okay. All right. So I'm put these back in here, but what am I actually feeling? I feel a magician at the split, so someone who thought they were in control of manipulating, but I also feel the Page of Cups. So this is someone contained. Contained. They're contained because things are getting out. So they are not actually able to get the plans put forth. Um, but this is the Ten of Cups. This is how we started off the Tulsi reading. And it's that same thing that there's a strong disconnection. I think people are waking up to who he is. I think people are waking up to who he is. I'm not talking people like us. I'm talking people like the people who've been around him. Because y'all, we also have the Five of Cups. This is the Minor Arcana Death card. This is where people pour that out, you know, rip it up. But I'm getting no. I'm getting because this is what he wanted to do, but this is not what he's getting to do. This is what people have stopped him from doing. I'm getting to the document up here. And that's interesting because this isn't a document card, but this is the Cups card. And the Cups is the sentiment. Because Cups is emotion, but this is a sentiment. It feels like the sentiment of America. Like they keep telling us that America is supposed to blow up by 250. That's what they're telling us because they want us to allow it to happen. But instead, what I actually feel is a strengthening as opposed to a tearing. Yeah, we're hearing his name a lot more. He's not able to be in the shadows anymore. But this is really interesting because even while like the democracy is coming down the way that it is, democracy itself is actually not dying. It is being re-examined. It is being given new life, and especially in the face of everything that they're doing. We're going, hold up, things got to change. We're not saying hold up, things got to be thrown away. That's what they were trying to do, but it feels like there's a strengthening here. Like, oh no, I'm not letting you do that. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Because here is the devil, and we are releasing from the devil. Because, and this is what I like about this card, we have realized the devil is just the Wizard of Oz, is just a human being behind the curtain, is just someone casting an illusion that if we break their fingers, they won't be able to make. We have recognized the illusion for what it is. Seven of Swords. This is interesting. It feels like he's searching for the strategy, the next thing to do, because the plans have changed. He's going to have to change. Like he can sense a change in the air. However, this also feels like strategy of the people because again, we have more knowledge. So we're tracking what he does. We're talking about what companies he's invested in. We're like people are divesting of certain stocks and stuff because he's part of it. This feels like again, while he's searching for strategy, it's like we're either right ahead of him or right behind him or right with him. Like it's like you're not going to get far away in what you're trying to actually do. Now he might get far away, like leaving the country, but like no, it feels like he's okay. Yep, he's looking for a partnership elsewhere. Okay, and I think he's going to find it. So again, that's another place to move to run to. Um, it's another deal inked. I don't think we're going to be totally through with him. We're not going to be totally able to get away from him. He has long money, but he's truly not as powerful as everybody else is. You know, he's no Jeffrey. He's no. That's interesting. So I got a 3 and a 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, he's not going to be totally gone. He's laying a foundation for something else. He's like the cliffhanger at the end of a movie. He's hiding money. Okay, got it. He's hiding money. He's hiding money. You see, there's a safe. He's hiding money. All right. You see, and then he's like laying something else at the foundation. Again, still money. A blueprint. He's hiding money. Um, the world, is not going to be completely done with him. But what's the outcome for him? What is the outcome for him? What is the outcome? Don't give me all these. That's interesting, though. I'm not reading all these, but it's interesting. It came back out. It's the devil upright. It's the page of pentacles. Whistleblower. It's the Two of Cups in reverse, so that contract ain't going to work. And it's the Seven of Swords, meaning he's going to be meeting the truth. The truth is going to come to him. I mean, the truth is going to catch up with him. But, okay. Though, give me one card, please, for outcome. What is the outcome for Peter? Peter. What is the outcome for Peter? Is that his? No. It's the Knight of Wands in reverse, but I'm not getting that totally. It's not fully out, so there we go. Outcome. We're not totally going to be done with him because that's the Emperor and the Six of Wands. I do think we're going to be pulling his citizenship as well, but his money long, so he's going to be able to do stuff from outside. Like I said, the Emperor. It's like sign. Oh, but the Emperor's fist is closed. His Emperor's fist is closed, and see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody else is going to give him citizenship because there's the Six of Swords in the energy underneath, and then there's the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is. See, this gives me Jeffrey's board that he was drawing on. That's what it looks like to me. You know, making plans. I don't think we're going to be done with him. I think he is going to be thinking of the next thing. What's his next plan? So I don't think we're going to be done with him at all. Luckily, he's 50-something. Maybe he'll be prone to something cardiac. I don't know. But I do see him absconding because we're going to take away his citizenship. And this, though. Let me read on that. Due to the data info, I don't know. Because like I said, the Hierophant is there. Like I said, it gives me the Epstein feels of the board. But again, like I said, there's going to be plans. So I think because he has all the information, of course. He has all the information. He's in all these different businesses. He has all this different surveillance. There's something he's planted that we don't know about, like the cameras or you know, like the way that they watch us on the street. Yeah. This is the Page of Wands. I do feel, though, that there's a whistleblower around who that whistleblower was in reverse. So I think that whistleblower is going to be shut up. And it feels maybe permanent with that shut up. He has long money. That's the sad part about it. Read me that Emperor. No. Oh, Jesus. Okay, explain that to me, please. Give me better clarity here. What's the Emperor for his outcome? I'm gonna put the other one away. What's the Emperor for? Let's explain it for me. Four of Cups. I need better. I need clearer. The Emperor. Four of Cups is refusing an offer. Help me out. What's the outcome? Explain this outcome for Peter for me, please. Explain the outcome for Peter for me, please. I don't understand that totally. That's funny. I got the Emperor again. The Star. Okay. So he's not going to get what he's wishing for. I got that part. But what else? And then the Four of Cups is refusing that. Throwing a tantrum. That's why I said we're not going to get rid of him. He's going to be like freaking Lex Luthor. And the energy under that was the Two of Wands. So again, looking for the next weakness, the next thing to exploit, the next. He's not going to give up. He's not going to give up. We're not going to be through with him. He's not going to give up. So like I said, he'll be kicked out of the country, but there's something he set up. Yeah. Three of Swords, that treason card. He's not going to give up. And then also underneath it is the Queen of Swords once again, but this time in reverse. So something bitter, something cold, something. That might be the partnership, is he gets some kind of woman on his side. And the Hierophant yet again. I don't see him giving up. He can get kicked out, but I don't see him giving up on, because then it becomes personal. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, the contracts are going to be dealt with, but it's going to be so hard to extricate him from our lives because he's so deeply woven into several different of the businesses our government has relied on. So there is that, you know. It's weird. I don't know how we get rid of him. Flipped out, Knight of Pentacles. Mercenary. Can send a mercenary after him. There's that. There's that. That might happen. Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh, yeah. That's the burnout. That might happen. We might send a mercenary after him. For entertainment purposes only, of course. For entertainment purposes only, of course. That might happen. That might happen. That just gave me something. The European governments are offering deals to people around them. What do you mean by that, Maddie? Control Alt Delete? That might happen. I mean, we're talking computers, right? So that might happen. I don't know. That mercenary was like, hey, girl. Hey, boo. That was the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's going to send a mercenary his way. Somebody's going to send a mercenary his way for a talk. For a talk. Francis confiscated his business? Wait. They did that to Peter? I thought that was just for Shmilan. I thought it was just Starboy. We're talking about Peter here. Did they do that to Peter too? I'm getting goosebumps, yo. Oh, he was? I didn't know what happened to Robert. I never looked into Robert. Ooh, 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 ooh. I state. It's not us who's going to be sending the mercenary. I just felt I state. It won't be us sending the mercenary. It won't be us sending the mercenary. And I'm hearing it again. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. It won't be us. It won't be us. It won't be us. It won't be us. Oh, it won't be us. Who is coming for him? Betrayal. It's somebody in his own camp. It's somebody else he worked with. Oh, y'all. Look who poked his head out. It might be a real emperor, president, parliamentary, somebody else on the other side of the world, someone who speaks a completely different language. It won't be us. It's going to be countries that's like, you effed up the world enough. You got to go. We can call them the Grim Reaper if we want to. Whoa. 9 and 9. Now, these are good cards. That's not what I'm hearing. Nines are completions, complete cycles. 10 is 2. You know, it's the one cycle. It's kind of like a start over almost. But yes. Yeah. 9 and 9. Somehow he got the documents. This feels like documents. He got information he should not have. He went too far. Oh, he went too far. He tapped into. There's a tripwire, y'all. There's a trippy thing. What's a tripwire? Trigger. A trigger wire. Or something that is an alert. They're going too far. Like he's crawling into data he shouldn't be crawling into, and there's something they weren't able to disable that triggered that country. Yep, back to the root of 9. And with these, I'm really getting that these are 8 cups. So the 8 is the walk away, the end of it, and like he's trying to make a 9th cup, but he's running out of time. The 9th cup is a wish card, so he's trying to get what he's wishing, and he's running out of time because people are walking away. Yeah, he's crossing a line. You know how like when you go into a file or a document or an area of a computer of something that you're not supposed to be into, it sends an alert, and it's like a silent tripwire is what I heard it was. Like it's he has triggered something. He went and got documents. Yeah, he went and got documents he wasn't supposed to get. Definitely crossed the line. You know what happens when you pull the wrong string in cat's cradle? You make the whole thing crumble. You get tangled up in it. And this is that working really, really, really hard to copy those documents, to get those files. That's interesting. Because the Queen of Wands also came out, and the Queen of Wands, it's almost like he knows better. But he's desperate. There's a lion on her and a sunflower. I think Yuki's gonna tell on him. The sunflower. They have their own intelligence. I think they're going to tell on him. You see that big ass sunflower that seems to be watching everything? JB stayed at the WJ. Oh, at the White. Yeah. Most of the time and not golfing. Yeah, he wasn't setting traps and tripwires. There's a tripwire, but I don't think it's our country. It's not our country. Um, Now this is a card that's like about getting help with the bill that's past due. But again, it's documents. So it's like helping yourself to document. But they knew. You know how much of something you're supposed to have, and you can be like, somebody touch something. And see, there's a big document right there underneath. And this is supposed to be renewal. Let me look that up real quick. Let's get down to business and defeat the Huns. They're like the Huns, these people. Yeah, a closed heart holding on to the past. No, that was the Ace of Pentacles. Delayed opportunity, greed. There we go. Greed, extravagance, living beyond your means. I mean, he got the means, though. That's not the thing. Mm-hmm. You know, Peter, Pumpkin Eater. Who are you married to? Isn't he married? Scratch that out. 2 hours, 4 minutes. Who is he married to? 3 hours, 40 minutes. I wonder who he's married to.